Question number 5. Given current ratio 3.75 is to 1. Working capital is rupees 3,57,500 and we are required to calculate current assets and current liabilities. Again, substitution of the numbers in a set of few formulae. The formulae for us would be, let me write the formula in red or let me write it in blue for a change. Current assets formula is current ratio is equal to current assets divided by current liabilities. Let me abbreviate current ratio in future as CR, current assets as CA and current liabilities as CL. Going forward, this the substitution we'll use, this the abbreviation we'll use. Given in the problem, current ratio 3.75 is to 1. So instead of writing current ratio, let me put this in a box. This is a formula, so let me put it in a red box. Exam, you won't have to do this. You can just write the formula in bold letters. This is the formula. Now, current ratio given in the problem is 3.75 is to 1. So I can write this like this, 3.75 divided by 1. This can be written in this fashion, is equal to current assets. We are required to find current assets. We don't know what current assets is. And we are also required to find out current liabilities. We don't know what current liabilities is. So current assets divided by current liabilities is equal to 3.75. If we cross multiply, we'll get 1 into current assets is equal to 3.75 is to current liability. So 1 into current assets, 1 into anything is the same thing. So current assets is equal to 3.75 current liability. This is, let us call this equation 1. We have another formula. What is working capital? Working capital is current assets minus current liabilities. Working capital is current assets minus current liabilities. Current assets minus current liabilities. In future, let us abbreviate working capital as WC. So this is a formula again. Let me put it in a box. Whatever is put in a box, later I'm going to give you a formula sheet which will have all formulas. Please memorize all formulas, that's important. Without formula, there's no life. You cannot work this chapter. Now, we know that working capital is 3,57,500 given in the problem. Working capital 3,57,500 is equal to current assets. Instead of writing current assets, I can write 3.75. Instead of writing here, I can write this because this is equal to this. Current assets is equal to 3.75 liability. So 3.75 liability, current liability minus current liability. So this, if we do this, and I'll just put this in the left hand side, 3.75 minus 1, 3.75 CL minus 1 CL is 2.75 CL is equal to rupees 3,57,500. Therefore, CL is equal to rupees 3,57,500 divided by, bringing this to the right hand side, this multiplication 2.75 into CL will become division 2.75. If we tap this on the calculator, 3,57,500 divided by 2.75 equals 1,30,000. So current liability is equal to 1,30,000 rupees. So we know that we were required to find out current liabilities, which we have found out 1,30,000. Current assets we know is 3.75 times of current liability. So current asset is 3.75 into current liability, which is 1,30,000. So 1,30,000 into 3.75 will give us 4,87,500. 4,87,500 is current assets. So required current assets is equal to rupees 4,87,500. Current liabilities is asked. Current liability we know is rupees 1,30,000. Let me put that in a box as the final answer. Always prefer to write the final answer in a box. Don't make the examiner search for the answer. So you should just see the question. You are not going to try to repeat the question in the examination hall. You're just going to write the question number legibly as big as this. Answer to question number 5. This is how it should be. This one, even if the examiner is going to close his eyes, you should be in a position to see this. That's how this must be, that big. So answer to question number 5, and this will be a working formula from here to here. You're going to work out. Finally, you're going to give the answer in bold letters and put it in a box. Maybe same color. Exam, you're not allowed to use 2 different colors. You're never allowed to use red ink. But I've given it here for your memory's sake. Use a same color ink. If you're using blue, use blue and put a box and make it look like this. This is as simple